Ever wondered how some cars just keep going and going, racking up crazy mileage while others tap out before they even hit six figures? You see those old Toyotas, Hondas on the road still chugging along like they just rolled off the lot? It's not magic and it's not just luck. There's a method to the madness, a philosophy of car care perfected over decades where reliability isn't just a feature, it's a way of life. We're talking about Japan, the land of legendary automotive longevity. These aren't just standard tips, they're a cultural approach to maintenance that turns everyday drivers into million-mile legends. What if I told you your car, the one in your driveway, has the potential to join the million-mile club? It's totally possible, but you have to treat it right. Today we're diving into the vault, revealing 17 Japanese secrets to help your car hit 1,000,000 miles. So buckle up, let's get into it. Alright, let's kick things off with secret number 1, regular oil changes. I know you've heard it 1,000,000 times, but hear me out. This is the absolute foundation of a long-lasting engine, and the Japanese approach is borderline religious about it. Think of oil as your engine's blood. Over time it gets contaminated with dirt, metal shavings, and sludge. If you don't change it, you're essentially forcing your engine to circulate poison. That gunk grinds away at your pistons, bearings, and camshafts, causing premature wear and catastrophic failure. In Japan, they don't just follow the manufacturer's recommended interval, they often shorten it, especially for cars driven in harsh conditions like city traffic. Moving on to secret number 2, and this one is a game changer. Stick to a consistent maintenance schedule, just like Japanese taxi drivers do. These guys are the undisputed kings of high mileage. Their cars, often Toyota Crown Comforts, regularly hit 300,000, 400,000, even 500,000 miles, while looking and running like new. How? They live and die by the schedule. It's not just about oil changes, it's about everything. Transmission fluid, coolant, brake fluid, differential fluid, it all gets changed on a strict, predetermined calendar, regardless of whether it seems like it needs it. This philosophy removes all guesswork and emotion from maintenance. A Japanese taxi driver has a logbook for his car that's more detailed than a pilot's pre-flight checklist. Every fluid flush, every filter change, every inspection is documented. This discipline ensures that small issues are caught before they become big, expensive ones. Your car's owner's manual is your starting point, but creating a detailed log and sticking to it religiously is the secret to turning your daily driver into a long-haul legend. Secret number 3 is all about how you start your day. Always let your car warm up gently before driving off, especially in cold weather. I'm not talking about the old-school advice of idling for 15 minutes. Modern fuel-injected engines don't need that, but jumping in and immediately redlining it, like waking someone up with a bucket of ice water, then forcing them to run a marathon, it's a brutal shock to the system. The Japanese method is about a gentle awakening. When you first start the car, the oil is thick and settled at the bottom of the oil pan. It needs a moment to circulate. That circulation properly lubricates critical moving parts in the engine and the transmission. Best practice, start the engine. Let it idle about 30 seconds to a minute while you put on your seatbelt. Pick your music, then drive away gently. Keep the RPMs low, under 2,500 or 3,000, for the first 5 to 10 minutes, until the temperature gauge climbs into its normal range. This lets the engine warm up gradually. The transmission warms up, the fluids warm up. Let's talk about breathing. You can't run a marathon while breathing through a straw, and neither can your engine. That brings us to secret number 4. Change your air filters regularly. It's a small thing that makes a big difference. Your engine needs a massive amount of clean air to mix with fuel for efficient combustion. The air filter is the gatekeeper, stopping dust, pollen, bugs, road grime from getting sucked into the heart of your motor. Over time, that filter gets clogged. A dirty filter restricts airflow, forcing your engine to work harder for the same result. This not only robs you of horsepower and hurts your fuel economy, if the filter gets dirty enough, it can let fine abrasive particles through, which act like sandpaper inside your cylinders. For the 10 or 20 bucks an air filter costs, and the 5 minutes it takes to change, there's no excuse. Secret number 5 is for anyone who works on their own car. It's a detail that separates the amateurs from the pros. Use a torque wrench when tightening bolts to avoid over-tightening and damaging parts. It's so tempting to just grab a regular ratchet and crank on a bolt until you feel like it's tight enough. But tight enough is a dangerously subjective measurement. Too loose, and things can vibrate apart. Too tight and you can stretch the bolt, strip the threads, crack a component, warp a surface. Think about something like your wheel's lug nuts. Unevenly torqued or over-tightened lug nuts can actually warp your brake rotors, leading to that annoying pulsing feeling when you brake. A torque wrench takes all the guesswork out of the equation. It allows you to apply the exact amount of clamping force specified by the engineers who designed the car. This precision is a hallmark of Japanese maintenance philosophy, doing the job right every single time. This next secret is less of a mechanical tip and more of a philosophical one. Secret number 12. Treat your car with respect. Think of it as a partner, not just a machine. In Japan, there's a cultural respect for tools and objects, a belief that the things you care for will serve you well in return. This is the Aisha concept, the beloved car. This mindset changes everything. When you see your car as a partner, you keep it clean, inside, out. You don't slam the doors. You pay attention to its needs. You listen to the sounds it makes. That emotional connection creates higher care. Secret number 17. Always follow your owner's manual to the letter. That boring book in your glove box, that is the Bible for your car. Written by the engineers who designed your vehicle. They know its strengths, weaknesses, and needs. The manual tells you everything. Exact oil type and weight, correct tire pressures, the right coolant, the right transmission fluid. The Japanese approach is disciplined precision.
What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sierra Blaze, and today we are diving deep into something every car enthusiast dreams about, making your ride last like forever. We're talking about hitting that legendary 1 million mile mark. Sound impossible? Well, it might not be. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 17 Japanese car care secrets that have helped some of the most reliable cars on the planet. Toyota's Hondas. If you want your car to go the distance, these tips are for you. This isn't just about your basic oil change reminder either. We're going beyond the owner's manual. We're exploring the philosophy, the mindset, and the specific techniques that Japanese engineering and car culture have perfected over decades. These are the habits that separate a 100,000-mile car from a 500,000-mile legend. Some of these secrets might seem like common sense, but others are subtle, surprising, and rarely talked about outside of professional mechanic circles in Japan. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and prepare to transform the way you think about car maintenance. We're going to break down each secret step by step, explaining the why behind the what. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to help your daily driver, your project car, or your family hauler become a true million-mile warrior. Let's get into it. All right, let's kick things off with secret number 1, and it's a big one. Regular oil changes. I know, you've heard this a million times. But the Japanese approach to this is less of a suggestion and more of a non-negotiable ritual. Think of your engine oil not just as a lubricant, but as the literal lifeblood of your car. It cleans, it cools. It protects every single moving part inside that complex metal block. Over time, that oil breaks down. It gets contaminated with dirt, metal shavings, combustion byproducts, turning from a slick protective fluid into a gritty, abrasive sludge. When you push your oil changes to the limit, or worse, skip them, you're essentially forcing your engine to grind itself to death from the inside out. All those precision-engineered components, the pistons, the bearings, the camshafts, are being scraped and worn down by that dirty oil. The Japanese philosophy, especially with brands like Toyota, is built on preventative maintenance. Changing your oil more frequently than the manufacturer's recommended maximum is the cornerstone of that. They don't see it as a cost. They see it as the single cheapest insurance policy you can buy for your engine's future. Secret number 2 is all about your car's diet. Use high-quality fuel. It's easy to think gas is gas. Grab the cheapest pump. But in Japan, precision and efficiency make fuel choice as important as engine oil. You wouldn't eat junk food every day and expect to feel great, right? The same logic applies to your car's complex, sensitive fuel system. Top-tier gasoline isn't just marketing. It's certified to have more detergent additives. Those detergents act like a cleaning crew for your engine. Moving on to secret number 3, and this one doesn't cost a dime. It's all about your driving style. Gentle acceleration braking. In Japan, there's a deep-rooted cultural respect for machinery, and that shows up in how people drive. Think of a professional chauffeur in Tokyo. Movements are deliberate, fluid, never jerky. Not just for passenger comfort, it's mechanical preservation. Secret number 4 is simple, but so often ignored. Stick to the maintenance schedule. When you buy a car, it comes with a little book, usually stuffed in the glove compartment, called the owner's manual. Most people never look at it, but Japanese engineers and longtime car owners treat this book like a sacred text. It's not just a collection of suggestions. It's a scientifically developed roadmap created by the very people who designed and built your car. They know its weaknesses, its strengths, and exactly what it needs to survive. The maintenance schedule inside that manual is the result of thousands of hours of research development and brutal testing. Engineers have calculated the precise service life of every fluid filter belt spark plug under various conditions. Ignoring this schedule is like telling the doctor you know better than they do. You might feel fine for a while, but eventually the neglect will catch up to you. A timing belt that isn't replaced on schedule can snap, destroying your entire engine in an instant. Old transmission fluid can lose its frictional properties, causing clutches to burn out. Now for a secret that's all about the outside of your car. Keep it clean. In a country like Japan, with its high humidity, salty sea air in coastal areas, and with road salts in the winter, keeping a car clean is not about vanity. It's about survival. Rust and corrosion are the enemies of longevity, a cancer that can eat away at your car's frame, body panels, and undercarriage. A simple car wash is one of the most effective weapons against this decay. Think about all the grime your car picks up. Road salt, bird droppings, tree sap, industrial fallout. Secret number 6 is about your car's shoes. Check your tire pressure regularly. Your tires are the only 4 points of contact between your multi-thousand-pound vehicle and the road. Safety, fuel economy. Handling the lifespan of your suspension and the tires themselves. In the Japanese mindset of precision and efficiency, maintaining correct tire pressure is a fundamental weekly, bi-weekly check, as simple and important as checking your phone's battery. Let's head back under the hood for secret number 7. Replace your air filters on time. If engine oil is the blood, then air is the oxygen. Your engine needs a massive amount of clean air to mix with fuel for efficient combustion. The engine air filter is the lung of your car. Its only job is to stop dirt, dust, pollen, other debris from getting sucked into the engine where it can cause a world of hurt. Imagine trying to run a marathon while breathing through a dirty sock. That's what a clogged air filter does to your engine. It restricts airflow, forcing the engine to work harder to draw in the air it needs. This not only chokes performance and hurts your fuel economy, it can also mess up the delicate air-fuel ratio. The engine's computer might try to compensate by dumping more fuel in, leading to rich running conditions that can foul your spark plugs and clog your catalytic converter over time. Even worse, a filter that's old and degraded can tear, allowing unfiltered air and abrasive grit to go straight into your combustion chambers. Secret number 8 is a topic of hot debate, but in the world of Japanese reliability, it's a firm rule. Use OEM parts. OEM stands for Original Equipment Manufacturer. These are the exact same parts your car was built with at the factory, made by the same company to the same exacting standards. When you need to replace a part, whether it's a water pump, alternator, or a simple oil filter, the Japanese philosophy heavily favors the genuine article. Why? It comes down to one word: consistency. Engineers selected every component to work in perfect harmony. They tested these parts for thousands of hours for performance and durability. Secret number 9 is especially important for those of us in colder climates. Warm up your engine properly. Now, this doesn't mean starting your car and letting it idle in the driveway for 15 minutes. That's an old school idea from the carburetor days that actually does more harm than good. The modern Japanese approach is about a gentle, dynamic warm-up. When your car has been sitting, especially overnight in the cold, All the oil has drained down from the top of the engine into the oil pan. When you first start it up, the oil is cold and thick, like molasses. This next secret might sound counterintuitive. Secret number 10 is avoid short trips. We all do it. A quick run to the corner store, a 5-minute drive to the post office. While it seems harmless, a constant diet of short trips is incredibly hard on your car, especially the engine and the exhaust system. The problem is that on a short drive, your engine never gets the chance to fully warm up to its proper operating temperature. When your engine is cold, the combustion process is less efficient and it produces more contaminants. Water vapor is a natural byproduct of combustion. When the exhaust system is cold, this vapor condenses into liquid water inside your muffler and pipes. This water is acidic and, over time, will rust your exhaust system from the inside out. Furthermore, unburned fuel can slip past the piston rings. It contaminates your engine oil, diluting it and reducing its ability to lubricate properly. A longer drive allows the engine to get fully hot. It also brings the exhaust up to temperature. This heat is essential. It burns off the carbon deposits inside the combustion chamber. It boils away the water condensation in the exhaust. Secret number 11 is about being a proactive and observant owner. Monitor your fluid levels. Beyond just engine oil, your car relies on a whole host of other critical fluids to operate. Coolant brake fluid, transmission fluid, power steering fluid, windshield washer fluid. In Japan, being a car owner means being familiar with what's under your hood. A regular check of these fluids is a simple ritual that can prevent a catastrophic failure. Secret number 12 is a mindset that saves millions of dollars in repair costs every year. Address issues early. That tiny squeak when you turn the wheel, that slight vibration at a certain speed, the check engine light that you've been ignoring for a week. These are not just annoying quirks. They are your car's way of telling you that something is wrong. The Japanese philosophy of preventative maintenance dictates that these small warnings are treated with urgency. A small problem, if left ignored, almost never fixes itself. Instead, it festers and grows, often causing a chain reaction of failures. For example, a small coolant leak from a worn-out hose is a $20 fix. If you ignore it, the engine could overheat, warp the cylinder head, and turn into a $2,000 engine rebuild. Here's a simple secret that protects your car even when it's not moving. Secret number 13 is park in the shade. The sun's ultraviolet rays are relentless. They are a powerful force of degradation, breaking down plastics, fading paint, cooking your car's interior. Secret number 14 is another crucial tip for your tires, and it works hand in hand with checking your pressure. Rotate your tires. Your tires do not wear evenly. The front tires on a front-wheel drive car have a much tougher job. They handle steering, they handle most of the braking, and they handle all of the power delivery. Secret number 15 is all about what you carry inside your car. Don't overload it. Every car has a specific payload capacity, which is the maximum weight of passengers and cargo it's designed to carry safely. Constantly carrying around excess weight, trunk full of junk, or cramming too many people puts a huge amount of extra strain on your vehicle. Here's a secret that many automatic transmission drivers overlook. Secret number 16 is use your parking brake. But by doing this, you're putting the entire weight of the car on a tiny little metal pin inside your transmission called the parking pawl. The proper, mechanically sympathetic way to park an automatic is a simple 2-step process. And finally, we've arrived at our last secret, number 17. It might seem obvious, but it's critically important. Drive your car regularly. A car is a complex machine that is designed to move. Letting a car sit for weeks or months on end is one of the worst things you can do for its health. First, the battery will slowly discharge and die. Gaskets and seals can dry out and crack. Oil leaks. And worst of all, rodents might decide that your engine bay makes a cozy new home. Even if it's your secondary car, you need to make a point to drive it at least once a week. Take it for a proper 20 to 30-minute drive, long enough to get the engine and all the fluids up to full operating temperature. And there you have it, 17 Japanese secrets to help your car achieve legendary status and clock up 1,000,000 miles. From the lifeblood of your engine to the simple act of parking in the shade, each of these habits contributes to a philosophy of respect and preventative care for your machine. It's not about one magic bullet. It's about the consistent application of all these small things over the lifetime of your car. It's about building a relationship with your vehicle and giving it what it needs to survive and thrive. If you found these tips helpful and you're ready to start your own million-mile journey, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss what's coming next. I want to hear from you too. Drop a comment down below with your own best car care tip, or let me know which of these secrets was the most surprising to you. Don't keep these secrets to yourself. If you have a friend or family member who wants their car to last, share this video with them. Thank you all so much for watching and for being a part of this community. I'm Sierra Blaze, and I've got a really cool project coming up where we're going to be putting some of these theories to the test on a high-mileage hero. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, drive safe, take care of your rides, and I'll see you in the next video.